Remember when you couldn't do something, and then one day you just could? Hold on to that feeling, because I'm about to show you what was secretly happening inside your head. Start at the worst possible moment. 3 balls in your hands. You've watched people do this 100 times, so how hard can it be? You toss the first one up, you panic, you grab for the second, your arms cross, a ball bounces off your knuckle, another smacks the floor. Total disaster. And here's the thing, it feels hard because right now, it genuinely is. Inside your skull, it's chaos, a city at rush hour with every light green at once. Huge stretches of it blazing, all screaming at your hands at the same time. Watch your eyes, watch your shoulders. No, watch the ball. Remember your first wobble on a bike? Same storm. You're not bad at this. You're a brand new brain, mid-construction, trying to build something out of nothing. So let's go inside and see what learning actually is. Sink down past the folds, down to a single brain cell, one of billions, reaching out like a tree with thousands of tiny branches. And here's the secret the whole thing turns on. Those branches never quite touch. There's always a gap, a microscopic little canyon between one cell and the next. Every thought you've ever had, every move you've ever made is a signal sprinting to the edge of that cliff and leaping across to the cell on the other side. Riding a bike, your own signature. Catching a ball, the way you park without thinking about it. All of it is just sparks learning to leap certain gaps in a certain order. When you fumble those balls, it's because the spark keeps missing the jump. It hasn't found the path yet. Learning to juggle isn't magic. It's teaching one exact chain of sparks to make one exact set of leaps cleanly every single time. So you keep throwing and missing and throwing, ball, ball, drop, ball, ball, almost. And every single time you try, that little chain of cells fires again. Here's the beautiful part. Cells that fire together over and over start wiring themselves together. It's like a trail through tall grass. The first time you walk it, you can barely tell where you went, but walk it again, and the grass flattens, the dirt shows through, and soon there's a clear path you could follow in the dark. That's literally happening in your head. Each rep makes that exact connection a little stronger, a little easier for the spark to leap. This is why the first time you drove a car, the mirror, the signal, the pedals were all a separate fight, and now they're one smooth motion. And the misses, the panicked grabs, the wrong reaches, those trails don't get walked, so your brain lets the grass grow back over them. You're not just practicing, you're carving. Now something wilder kicks in. Keep at it, days of this, weeks, and your brain decides this path is worth a serious upgrade. See, the little wires carrying the signal are leaky and slow at first, like a bare dirt road. So your brain starts wrapping them, layer after layer of a smooth, fatty insulation coiled tight around the wire, like slipping a bare cord into a sleek casing. And what does insulation do? The signal stops leaking and starts flying. That dirt road just got paved into a glassy highway. A wrapped wire fires dozens of times faster than a bare one. This is the difference you feel when a skill stops being a struggle. It's why the 10th time you drive a route feels nothing like the first, why a guitarist's fingers blur across the strings. That weak, terrified flicker from the juggling disaster is now screaming down a private freeway it helped build, and your hands are finally keeping up with what you meant to do. And then you barely catch the exact moment. It happens. You toss, you catch. You toss, you catch. And suddenly you're not thinking about it. The balls are just going. Your hands know. That frantic voice narrating every move, gone quiet. The effort you were pouring in, it evaporated. In fact, the second you start thinking about it, you drop them. This is the strangest, best feeling in all of learning, and you already know it in your body. It's texting without looking at your thumbs. It's tying your shoes while talking to someone. It's driving home and realizing you don't remember a single turn. It's that game combo your fingers pull off before your brain catches up. The move sank down out of the loud thinking part of your brain into the deep, quiet machinery underneath, and now it runs itself. That's what people mean by muscle memory, except it was never really your muscles, it was your brain handing the finished skill to autopilot so the front of your mind is free to just enjoy the ride. Now here's the part that sounds made up, and it's completely real. You put the balls down, you go to bed, and while you're lying there dead asleep, doing absolutely nothing, your brain is still practicing. In the dark, it quietly replays the moves from your day, running that juggling pattern over and over at high speed, pressing today's shaky progress into something solid and permanent. It's deepening the trail while you dream, which is why you felt this and never had the words for it. You fight something all evening, go to sleep frustrated, and wake up somehow better at it. The song your fingers couldn't find last night and just play this morning. Like elves fixed it overnight. They kind of did. The elf is you. So this is why cramming everything into one exhausting session works so badly. And steady practice with real sleep between wins every time. Miss all the sleep you want to grind harder, and you'll actually keep less. The locking in happens in the dark. So step back and look at what really happened. You didn't memorize juggling like a fact off a page. You didn't file it away in some library upstairs. You physically rebuilt your own brain, grew new connections, strengthened the ones that worked, wrapped fresh insulation around the wires, and burned the whole thing in overnight. The beginner and the juggler are not the same person with different information. They have different hardware. You are, right now, walking around in a brain you constructed one rep at a time, a slightly different creature than you were a week ago. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. That path you carved, if you stop walking it, set the balls down for a year and never come back, the grass grows over it again. The insulation thins. Your brain sees a trail nobody uses and quietly tears it down to make room. Use it or lose it, for real. And that opens a much bigger question about what's actually erasable inside you and the one thing that isn't. Stick around because that's where this gets genuinely wild.